The NCAA National Championship game is Monday night on TSN. Indiana, a 7.5-point favorite against Miami at FanDuel. Heisman winner and projected first overall pick Fernando Mendoza is a big favorite to be the game's offensive MVP. And speaking of MVPs, how about this guy, Farhan Lalji? Endured a hellish day of travel to go from the Seahawks-Niners game on Saturday to beautiful South Beach. At least you're in South Beach, Farhan. That's the good part of it. So let's talk about this intriguing quarterback matchup. I mentioned Fernando Mendoza, the Heisman winner, the expected to be future Las Vegas Raider, going against the veteran collegiate quarterback for Miami in Carson Beck. Who do you think has the edge?
Well, I think you've got to give it to Mendoza with the way he's been playing this year. But, you know, Beck has been coming on as the season and as the playoffs have progressed. There was a lot of expectation around Beck when he transferred from powerhouse Georgia to Miami for a big NIL number. And it didn't really necessarily turn into that this year for him. He was a bit of a game manager at various times in the year. Even in that Ohio State game, he was just asked to protect the football more than anything else because interceptions had been a problem later in the year. He cut those interceptions down, actually doubled his passing total over the last two playoff games, 268 last week against Ole Miss. And when you consider the fact that he's been in college football for 5 years and Miami's a bit of a traditionally aged roster, his leadership really does matter at this stage. Mendoza, on the other hand, he's playing in front of a very old roster. They've got 45 players that have played 4 or more years collegiately, but when you look at what this guy has done, he has just delivered an amazing season. He gets the Heisman Trophy, and he has more than lived up to that in the playoffs. And the thing that impresses me the most is his accuracy. 8 touchdown passes in these playoffs, only 5 incompletions over the course of 2 games. But it's not just about completions, it's about where he's putting the ball. He's allowing his receivers to have big yak yardage. He's protecting them in zone coverage. If it's a contested ball, he puts it right there. And his receivers have totaled only 6 drops this season, so it's really working out well in both directions. But when you look at the way Mendoza's playing, he is just uncanny with his ability to deliver in big moments, and I expect him to find a way again on Monday.
As I alluded to, Farhan had a tough day of travel, so you arrived in Miami just a short time ago, and we are now less than 24 hours away from kickoff. Tell us about the atmosphere, Farhan, the scene in South Beach. What's the scene? What's the vibe like?
Oh, so you don't want to hear about my 10 hours at SeaTac Airport. I know nobody is feeling sorry for me. Actually, on the way in, because I haven't been here long, yeah, there are some fairly good party districts, not just in Miami generally, but as far as this event is concerned, there's a lot of activations going on. And there is excitement around this game because when you consider the fact that Miami's a home team playing in this game, and it's been 23 years since Miami has played for this, so there's a lot of excitement in town. And then you've got Indiana, which has never been here before, and they have got a massive alumni base. Everybody associated with Hoosier football, even Hoosier basketball, they all want to be a part of this. So ticket prices right now on a number of reputable sites are going for around $4,400 is the average ticket price. The get-in price, the lowest number, up high in the nosebleeds where you would never frequent in a game. Maybe Duthie would come up here from time to time. $3,000 just to get into the building here. So there's a lot of excitement. And, you know, we mentioned the home team, and then Mendoza is from 30 miles away playing his high school football here in the Miami area. So a lot of interest in this game. And, you know, we've been to some of these. They always sell out. But sometimes, you know, it's the wrong venue. But right here in the South, there's going to be a lot of people here, and it'll be a lot of excitement for both teams.
It's going to be a great game. You'll be able to see it right here on TSN. Kickoff is 7:30 p.m. Eastern time on Monday night. And following the game, join us for our show, Sports Center with Jay Onrait. We'll be talking to Farhan from the field. Thanks for this, buddy.
All right, man. Off to the party now at the yacht.